Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. This is another casual Sunday. We're just hanging out at home, doing laundry, doing chores around the house. We're about to cook and sit down and watch the last Harry Potter movie. I've finally, many years later, watched the entire series except for the last movie. So we'll do that tonight. And I just didn't feel like putting on any makeup or false eyelashes or anything. So here we are, barefaced. I am going to be switching out my fragrance tray. I think this will be the third of these videos that I've done. If you've watched the other two, I go shelf by shelf. My shelves are organized by family of fragrances, like fragrance types. And I'd like to pick out a small handful from each shelf, or maybe less, for the fragrance tray. If you're interested in knowing my thoughts on the fragrances on the tray, I put the ones that I wore into my fragrance awards videos, at least most of them. I can't fit them all in. So that's not the purpose of this video. This video is just to populate the tray. I do want to show you what I did not wear the last couple of months. As a reminder, this isn't like a monthly tray video. It is like what I want to wear next. And I take as long as I need to go through as many of the fragrances that I want to go through. So I'll start off by showing you why the ones that are left on the tray didn't get any playtime and letting you know whether I will keep them on in the next round or put them back on the shelf to be banished until they get some love in the future. And then we'll go through the shelves and pick some more. So let's get to it. Okay, friends, so this is what is left on the tray, and I have to make a decision about whether I want to keep them on the tray or whether I didn't reach for them because I didn't like them and I need to let them go. This is Alien, what are you called? It's a tester. Alien Eau Sublime, and it tells you right here, citrus floral, and the original Alien with basically with more citrus. I do love this bottle, and I think I do like this fragrance. I don't know that I want to keep it on this tray. The reason, so here's the thing, you'll see these three sort of freshy, citrusy types of fragrances. I made the mistake of putting way too many citruses on this tray, thinking that August in Virginia would be much hotter than it actually was. Yes, we had some hot days, but I found myself reaching for more comforting fragrances because we had rainy days, we had some cool days. So anyway, I sort of citrused myself out. So I do want to keep this. I'm not sure that I want to keep it on the tray though. So I'm going to move this over to the side and put it back on the shelf, but it is staying with me. Clementine, California, I do enjoy. This is one of the nicest citrus fragrances that smells sort of photorealistic and is really nice. Not the greatest longevity, and I do enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on the shelf with its citrus brothers and sisters, even though I didn't wear it. Virgin Mint from Carolina Herrera. And yes, it smells like a mint julep. It's so darn good. I don't know why I didn't reach for this, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this on because I would like to wear it again before it goes back on the shelf. I did not wear Pivoine. Am I saying this right? Pivoine Printemps. Look, y'all, I'm really trying. I'm really trying with the French pronunciation, but I just don't have time when I'm filming to stop and go to Google Translate. So I do my best. Anyway, this is a beautiful fragrance. I don't want to let it go, but I didn't wear it, and I don't think I want it on the tray. So I'm going to put it to the side for now. I got in PR, and it is a nice fragrance. What do you call Purple Flamingo? I don't care for the bottle. I mentioned that before, and I found myself not wanting to reach for this. I did get a second PR package from this brand. This gentleman is on Instagram. He has an account, and I think he's into watches and also has a fragrance line. I'm embarrassed that I haven't really looked up his history yet. I did get, you can see my face in there. Look how distorted that looks. That is so creepy and weird. Sorry, y'all. Let me move over to the side. Oh my God. Anyway, I got a second bottle called like Killer Instinct. And y'all, the PR package came with an axe, A-X-E, a full-sized axe, like you would go chop wood with in the woods. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to insert a picture of this thing. And I was a little perplexed, befuddled, and shocked. I opened that package. I don't know what to make of that. And I wasn't so crazy about the fragrance. So I don't know what's going on with this. I'm just going to put this off to the side. I'm not sure what I think about this. I do like the fragrance, but the bottle, I didn't reach for it. So I'm going to put that off to the side. Now we have all of this real estate and space. And yes, my dresser is clean, but it is antique and we got it old and a little bit bruised and battered. So it's nicked up. It's a really nice dresser, but you know. All right, let's go to the shelves. Okay, friends, it is fall in my mind. I'm filming this on like, what is today, September 8th? And it's not officially fall yet, but in my mind it's fall. And so I would like to concentrate on this shelf with this, which is heavy on like vanilla gourmandy types of fragrances. Same here. And then these are like ambery, have teas and amber. And what else is going on here? Tobacco types of fragrances and woody fragrances. And let us fill up the tray mostly with these. And then I'll pick a few from other shelves as well, just to kind of balance it out. Because what I don't want to do is get sick of any fragrance type like I just did. I put all those citruses out on the tray and then was like, do I really want to wear all of these? So let's pick three, and three for the coming months. Let's see. So the first I'm going to pick is a new one, which I did try out and wore overnight, but I didn't wear during the day. This is Creme Brulee. Ooh, this is a beast. This is a beast of a fragrance. This one it smells like toffee. And did I say butterscotch? I think that was the note that stood out to me. Yeah, toffee, butterscotch, caramel, vanilla, I think even, and definitely a lot of creaminess. There's supposed to be a strong coconut note, and maybe that's what's coming across to me as the others. And this is a beast. Beast. It is strong. It will project across the room, and it might sicken people. So much to my husband's dismay, we're going to put creme brulee because he's not a gourmand lover, but I'm going to put this on a tray. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. I want to do Donna Born in Roma Intense, which has jasmine and vanilla, and it's really sort of heavy on the vanilla tones. It's a very, very sexy, alluring fragrance. My husband really, really enjoys this. So I'm balancing out the shock of the creme brulee, overly gourmandy one with this Donna Born in Roma Intense, because I know he loves that. So that'll be number 2. And then because we're not full on into like cold weather territory yet, I think I want to go with this one, which is, let me get this name right, y'all. Passeggiata in Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II. This is from the Trussardi line. It's got, I think it's tuberose and some nice sort of gourmandy, desserty tones in here. And it's a little bit lighter sort of in texture and in feel. It's not quite as heavy as, say, like an Amouage Material or the Black Opiums and all of that, or the Ani X. So this might be appropriate for those days that are coming up that are not quite super cold weather yet, but they're still on the warm side and you want the feeling of fall to be with you with this. So let's put these on the tray. All right, so we're gonna put the tall girls in the back. And let's put Shorty up front here. And creme brulee is kind of in the middle. Let's go back to the shelves. So now we're down here on this shelf. And I'm going to tell you what, even though it is not like full on holiday time, the panettone bread, y'all, is out at Costco. So we purchased panettone bread and we're going to have some tonight for dessert after we eat dinner. And I have then, as a result, been craving this fragrance, Panettone. Panettone by Milano Fragranza. And it smells exactly like panettone bread with a little bit of a perfumey touch. So that is a must try, and I'll probably wear it again this winter too. So let's put that on the tray. You know what I have not worn in a long time is this Viktor and Rolf Bonbon, which is like a perfumey caramelly fragrance. It's a soft caramel. It's not like an edible, super sweet. I can't take the top off because I'm holding the camera with one hand. Let me see here. Just sniffing it again from the nozzle. This is a very sweet, perfumey fragrance that has like a caramel accord. And to me, it's a light, airy caramel accord. And the other thing that I pick up in this is like a raspberry or some kind of berry tone. I don't remember what the notes are, but I haven't worn it in a while. And I need to see if this is something that I want to keep in the collection. Let me go over here to one of the coffee fragrances, either Café Cabanel, Coffee Addict, or La Tacita de Café. And I think I'm going to give this one a run. La Tacita de Café, it's from Day 3 Fragrances. I have a lot of their fragrances I have 3 bottles from them and then some samples. And I need to pull some of these out again. But this is a lovely, very soft interpretation of like a coffee in a cafe setting. And I like it. It's very, very gentle. Whereas Coffee Addict can be a little bit too literal. This is a little bit more interpretive, but you still definitely get the coffee. My top choice is Café Cabanel. It is absolutely magnificent as a fragrance. All right, so we're going to put little baby Tacita de Café in the front. She's a shorty. Well, I guess that has to go there too. Bonbon. Panettone is sort of mid-height. All right, back to the shelves. All right, y'all, we're going to go up on this top shelf here. I told y'all that I am short. I am 5'3", and I cannot break my neck for a video. So let's do this carefully and get up on this little step stool. Here we are. And I really need to think about what I want to do with this shelf because stuff is kind of all over the place. This has been a catch-all for fragrances that don't really fit into any other category for me. I don't know how to organize this quite yet. So forgive the mess up here, but let me think this through. Well, one in this group is a no-brainer, and that is this gorgeous Dolce Amalfi from Xerjoff. That is definitely going on, oops, sorry for the noise, on the tray. This is spectacular, spicy fall goodness. I mean, it's a year-round fragrance for me, but I love that it has, I think it's clove, and maybe it's cinnamon or nutmeg or those kinds of fall spices, but there's definitely clove. And I believe there's an apple note and some amber. And overall, this is like a very warm, cozy, enveloping, and also bright and fresh juicy fruit fragrance. And juicy fruit, I mean the gum. It reminds me very much of that with like an amber base. And it's just a gorgeous, unique fragrance. There's nothing else like this in my collection. So that is definitely going on the tray. I haven't worn this one, Ylang Ylang Nosy Bee, in a long time. I recently wore Ilisab Queer Ylang and realized that I wasn't enjoying that fragrance anymore. It was beautiful at one point, and then I put it on and it felt like it was just overwhelming me, like drowning me. And so that's going to go on Mercari. My taste changed on that one. And I want to know if I'm still into this one. Sniffing it from the novel, it's the novel. Sniffing it from the nozzle, it smells beautiful. So I want to try that. And let's put this on the tray. That'll be number 2 from the shelf. I don't know what I think of this Havana Pour Femme from Aramis. I want to try it again. This is a fragrance that I purchased on Nostalgia. I had a little, that wasn't a decant, excuse me, like a little travel version of it. A mini. It's a mini. That's the word I'm looking for. A little mini of it. And I hunted this down. It's not made anymore. It's supposed to be fruity and I forget what else. And I just want to try it out. I don't think I'm going to do a full day wear on this because I'm not sure if I really enjoy the fragrance anymore. I think it's beautiful, but fragrances that you once thought were beautiful, it doesn't mean that you have to think they're beautiful for forever or wear them for forever. And then the opposite happens. There are fragrances that maybe you're not into that you get into, but I want to see where my thoughts are on this one and whether I want to keep it. So that's not number 3. That's like a 0.5 because I'll probably just test that like in the morning before I shower. I think I want to try again with this fragrance that I enjoyed and wasn't sure that I loved. Iris Empire from Carolina Herrera. I recently wore Platinum Leather from Carolina Herrera, which is this gorgeous, really robust, super deep and rich leather fragrance that has some spiciness to it. And I forget what else. And I wore it and I felt overwhelmed by that, even though it is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. So that's another one that I think I'm ready to part with and will be on Mercari. So let's see how Iris Empire fares. So it'll be that one, Dolce Amalfi, and Ylang Ylang Nosy Bee as the features. And then this one that I want to try like before a shower one day. This is the Carolina Herrera that I just mentioned, Platinum Leather. Dang, it's gorgeous, and it overwhelmed me. And so we're parting ways, but I still highly endorse this. And these are hard to find in the States, this line, this confidential line. Love these bottles, absolutely gorgeous. They're worth every penny. I mean, they last and last and last. This is a beast of a fragrance, gorgeous, but a little much for me at this moment in my life. So I'm going to do Iris Empire in the middle. I'm going to put Havana here in the front only because I want to try that out quickly and see if it's going to stay in the collection. Ylang Ylang Nosy Bee in the beautiful Dolce Amalfi, which I'm fairly certain is going absolutely nowhere. Love that fragrance. All right, now I am on the shelf that is, I call these like my bedtime fragrances, but that's not fair because these are beautiful fragrances that can be worn anytime, anywhere. Yeah. And I already see, maybe I don't. Let me think this through. Be reasonable, Veronica. Think it through. We already wore you, baby. You know what I haven't worn in forever? This one, Kiss Don't Be Shy, which is the dupe for Love Don't Be Shy from Alexandria Fragrances. Yes, that's going to be a yes. Let's put that on the shelf. You see, what I want to reach for is this, Love Delight, because I am wholly obsessed with this and a few others, but I wore this one recently, so we're going to give her a break just for a little bit here. I wore Mont Blanc's Signature recently. How about, do I want Unknown Pleasures, or am I picking her just because she's at the front of the line? Let me go with this one, which is I don't need a prince by my side to be a princess. This has a little bit of greenness. Is it greenness? Hold on a minute. I might be fooling myself. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. It's like a sweet tea, fluffy, marshmallowy fragrance. I haven't worn it in a while, and I just remember it being light and fun and flirty and beautiful. So these are kind of in the same vein in terms of the feeling that they give you. So those two, and let me find something a little bit deeper and darker. Maybe Unknown Pleasures is the one. I don't know. Or do I want to wear, I already wore it though recently, the Fugazi Angel Dust. That's a nice fragrance. This one, Fugazi Angel Dust, and these kinds of fragrances, Vanilla Skin from Fleur, these sort of skin scent, nice. They have a feminine touch, but there's something a little bit edgy about them, and maybe like a drop of masculinity in them. They've been really capturing me lately. It's like it's the season for these in my life, and it's hard then to choose among them. So let me put this back and think this through. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna steer away from all of that altogether, and I'm gonna go here to Acro Bake. It's like a lemon cupcakey type of smell, and I'm craving that kind of thing right now. So those are the three. Let's put those on the tray. Okay, I'm actually kind of excited about these fragrances. So there's Acro. She's kind of tall, so we're gonna put her in the back there with the tall girls. Princess is going kind of in the middle, and Kiss Don't Be Shy down here. I'm kind of excited for that sort of group of fragrances to get some playtime. All right, I said we were going to go down to the shelf in the beginning, and then I lied. In the beginning. Do y'all know that reel? Because it cracks me the hell up. You lied to me. Return on the Mac. All right, what do we want to wear here? So there are tea fragrances back there, and I don't know how Sedan snuck in there. There used to be a fragrance here. Let me tell you about this. Hang on. This was here. And here I am in the little glass with the ring light. I'm sitting here on my stool looking all short. Anyway, this is called, oh wait, somebody told me how to pronounce it. I had to wipe the dirt off of the top of Coco Noir because that was just embarrassing. I can't have her sitting over here looking all dusty and crusty. All of these are dusty. I have not dusted my shelves, you all. Anybody want to help me with that? But anyway, this is called Chiron. Did I say that right? I called it Chiron. I was thinking it's an Italian brand. I know someone named Cheeto. And so I was like, this has to be Cheeto. And the person reminded me, hey, Dodo Bird, this is from the Comet line. And so this is a celestial body, i.e., isn't it a comet? Chiron, or something out in outer space somewhere. Anyway, the point that I am making about this fragrance, if you remember when I reviewed this, lordy, y'all. This fragrance did me dirty. The opening of this is, and I don't use this word often, it was actually repulsive. It was like heavy, rotting wood with odors that no one should have to smell. Some other odors mixed in that I won't say. And I was thinking, oh Lord, what in the world am I smelling? But on the dry down, it is a really beautiful vanilla tobacco fragrance. And so I have tried to like grin and bear it, use grit to get through this fragrance. And so I wore it recently, and the dry down is still a beautiful vanilla tobacco-y type of fragrance. The opening is so challenging, shall we say. You know, and here's the thing that I'm gonna put this on Mercari. That's where I'm going with this, and that's why the space was empty. And so we're gonna put that off to the side. I have other tobacco fragrances that I really enjoy here. So, you know, part of me is like, why do I want to struggle through the opening of this, even though the bottle is freaking gorgeous? I mean, I wish my husband would wear it, but he's not into this kind of fragrance. He doesn't like vanilla-ish, vanilla-y fragrances, and it is heavy on the vanilla. So anyway, yeah, you can get this for a steal on Mercari, friends, if you're interested. I'm going to put her up. Speaking of tobacco, I know what I want. It's clear to me what I want. Well, maybe. Is it clear? Let me think this through. I was going to say, I want to wear Ambre Tabac from Daniel Hosier. This is one of the most gorgeous tobacco fragrances with a heavy dose of amber. There's something so soft and beautiful about this fragrance. It is very enveloping. Yeah, I made up my mind. That's going to be one that's going to go on the tray. So let's put that to the side to get on the tray. What else is calling my name here? Say my name, say my name. When no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. If you ain't playing games, say my name, say my name. These fragrances are like, Veronica, say my name. I haven't worn this one well, no, we just picked out Iris Empire. Let me leave Carolina Herrera alone. We got Virgin Mint and Iris Empire over there. We don't need a third Carolina on the shelves. Yo, I'm not going to wear this right now because I wore it a couple times this summer. Sand and Skin by Floraiku. So good. So good. Dare I wear Paloma Picasso? This is woody. Is there patchouli in here? Yeah, it smells like there's patchouli. It has like a shipper feel. I don't even know if it's classified as that, but Dare I wear this? Let's try it. Let's be bold and wear Paloma Picasso. Let's go with Ambre Magique that I recently talked about in the So Avant-Garde video. This is so gorgeous. Vanilla and amber are the primary notes. There's some brightness in here, I think from citrus, and a little bit of floral, and it is just such a soft, enveloping, beautiful, gorgeous, almost like an advanced, like you're leveling up on your amber fragrances because it is so smooth. It's smooth. It's like smooth cognac, but just in like a smooth perfume, like that kind of a thing. So, all right, so that's our 3 from the shelf. Let's go put them on the tray. Actually, no, before we go back to the tray, let me go on while I'm here squatting down, go through this shelf. I have been, see, the platinum leather was back there in that corner. I have turned away from, well, turned away is not the right word, excuse me. I have been heavily curating my leathers. I had a bunch of leathers because I do love leather and fragrances. I am a bold fragrance wearer. I like soft fragrances. Listen. I'm just as happy to rock a Molecule 01 skin scent type of deal as I am to rock something super bold like Amouage Overture. It just depends what mood you're in, or I'm in rather. So let's see. I haven't worn this in a while, in a long time. This is Amber Oud Rouge, which is a dupe of Baccarat Rouge 540. And I also have these over here, Trajan from Electimus, which is very similar to Baccarat Rouge 540, the original, except with a little bit more of a light, airy, citrusy touch. Cloud, which I don't care what none of y'all say. I still love me some Cloud, and my husband likes it, and she's good. I don't know why people like to clown on it like it's not worth their time. And then you've got Amber Rouge from Orientica. I think I'm going to pull this one out. This is, y'all, if you're not aware of this fragrance and you've not tried it, this is Creme de Cuir. Friends, this from BDK. Beautiful, really soft, like a leather, but it's like a suede leather. Soft and elegant. It's got some citrus at the top, and I believe there's vanilla in the fragrance too. This is so smooth. I'm trying to take the cap off so I can smell it for y'all. Yeah, I just took another sniff of this. This is one of the most elegant, I don't like to use this phrase a lot, but boss babe. This is truly like boss babe material, in that you put this on and you feel like you're going to own the boardroom, friends. I'm not even on a board anywhere. I'm not on anybody. I used to be, but I'm not right now. I'm not on anybody's board. But imagine you're at the board meeting. You're at the board table making decisions with your creme de cuir, beautiful, suede, citrusy. I think there's vanilla, and it's a pineapple note, I believe, in here. Really soft pineapple. I don't pick up a lot of that, but I do pick up this sort of clean airiness of this, and it's elegance in a bottle. So let's put these on the shelf. All right, so let's get this loaded up, and I have a few more shelves to go, and then we need to be done because it's getting late, and I need to go help my husband make dinner, and we're going to watch a movie. So, Ambre Tabac, Ambre Magique. Can't wait to wear that. So beautiful. All of these are beautiful. Creme de Cuir. I always forget. Is it queer or cure? I'm going to go with queer. I'm going to stick to that. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Amber Oud Rouge, excuse me. And then Paloma Picasso. More so to see if I can still wear this. I used to wear those kinds of fragrances all the time, and then I don't even know if I'm into them anymore. So Paloma Picasso and Havana are to try to see if they are wearable for me, or if they're just going to stay like in a museum collection of the fragrances from yesteryear that I used to enjoy. This is the shelf of the Easy Reach Everyday Fragrances. I have been cleaning this out because I've been obsessed with this category lately, so I have over-purchased in it. But one that I have not worn full on yet, I've tested it here and there, and I really like it, is the 724 from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. So that is going to be one that goes on the shelf. And then something in me has been craving this Platine. Libre, what is it called? Libre, is it La Platine? It's Libre Absolu Platine or something. I may be not getting the full name right, but this is such a beautiful clean. Both of these are clean, the ones that I just talked about. And then this one has like if I remember correctly, like almost like a powdery muskiness to it. Whereas this one is mostly like clean laundry-esque, but we'll do a full day wear and check those out. And I have to say, been craving, where are you? Here. Ode to Dullness from Juliet Has a Gun. This is a newer release from the house from last year. And I like it. It's like clean, but it has sandalwood in it. And there's something really sort of cozy and cashmere about this. So that'll be the 3 from this shelf. So we are running out of room, but you know, I can stack up a tray. We can make it happen. Let's put that there. I'm going to put her back there. And you go in the front with the shorties. All right, we have room for maybe 5 or 6 more. I'm back here with the new fragrances that I maybe need to do a full day wear of before I put them back on the shelf. I've tested them, I've worn them here and there, maybe wore them overnight, but didn't do like a full dedicated separate wear. So there's this tray, and I think I want to pick one or two off of here. And so one of y'all, I'm so sorry, I don't remember your name because I didn't go back to the video to pick up the name, but you convinced me to get the body oil of Missing Person. Y'all, I don't even wear body oils, but she made it sound so good. So I think I'm going to do Missing Person with the oil. Wish me luck that I actually used the dang oil. And I want to wear Sahara from Whittian, one of the most gorgeous saffrony, orange, ambery, resinous kinds of fragrances. Lovely. From this tray, gosh, I want to wear them all. By the way, you guys, I got on the Yves Saint Laurent PR list. That was shocking. And they sent me Black Opium. I don't write to brands to get on their list. Like if they don't contact me, they just don't contact me. YSL contacted me and I was like, absolutely, I want to be on your list. Say no more. Amber Vanilla. Oof. This one here, I've already raved and raved about. Vanille Midday or 12 or Noon. I've worn this one, but I have it back here. I don't know why. I need to go ahead and put her on the vanilla shelf. But in honor of our friend Jackie I think she's in Arkansas, if I remember correctly. I probably messed that up. Arkansas, Tennessee. I don't remember. Is it Kentucky? Oh, Lord. Anyway, she likes, and this is one of our viewer friends, one of our fragrance friends in the audience. She loves this Omnia Amethyst and raved about it and convinced me to pick it up. And it's really, really pretty. It's like light, and I want to say it has purple flowers like violet and something else. And it's just really light and airy and wispy, at least when I sampled it when it came. So I want to do a full day wear and give you all my thoughts on this gorgeousness. So I'm going to, I don't know, is it cheating to not put the body oil on the thing? That doesn't count, right? So we're going to put that off to the side so we have some more room. And you know, Shorty has to go up front, Missing Person. So we're going to slide that one in there. Let's put this beautiful Sahara from Whittian. I think it's called Gold. Is it 1 or 2? It was renamed. Put this in here. That's a nice spot for you. This one's going to take up a lot of room. So you know what? We're not gonna let this one take up 2 plain seats. We're gonna put her off to the side over there. Okay, so that we have more room for others here. But she will be worn. You will be worn. Isn't there a song in Maroon 5 lineup? She will be loved. You will be loved, baby. Don't worry. We're gonna get you. And then we have these shelves, my fruity florals, my heavy florals, rose fragrances, and then citrus, and then summery, beachy, suntanny, coconutty types up there. Lord have mercy. These shelves give me stress because I have not really organized them well, and it's just embarrassing to look at them in the state that they are in. They are so dang disorganized. And I think I'm just going to pick 3 from both shelves. That's it, like 3 total. This is my scent of the day, Flamme from Memo. Hubby picked it out. He called it mysterious, alluring, and he said it made him want to get to know me better. He was flirting with me like we were going to be on a date tonight. Oh, Lordy. You know one I haven't worn in forever and that doesn't get any love from anyone. I don't hear anyone talking about Michael Kors Gorgeous. It's floral and it has a tobacco note, if I remember. I didn't buy a whole big bottle. I just bought this 1 ounce when it was on sale. And it's a nice fragrance. We're going to wear you. You know what I've wanted to wear and haven't because I've been giving other fragrances attention is this Ensoleillé Moi. So this is like almost like a very super luxe smelling, suntanny, beachy scent, but it's got enough sort of power, strength, and oomph that I think it could hold its own here in the fall. It's a very sort of sultry, thick, if you will, smelling summertime fragrance, but let's wear it this fall. That one, this one. L'Eau d'Issey Pure Nectar, I think is the name of this. Nectar de Parfum. Anyway, this is a glorious peony-focused fragrance. It's got some aquatic touches. There's some sweetness in here. I believe there's rose and other florals. And is it pear, if I remember correctly? And it's divine, and my husband loves this on me. So those are the 3 from these 2 shelves that are going on the tray. Let's go take a look. All right, so we're going to put Miss Tall Girl here in the back. She's like model material, 6 feet tall in comparison to the others here. Ensoleillé Moi can fit right up in here. Okay. Actually, let's push you back so we can, y'all, we might have room here for even more fragrances. This is sick. Michael Kors Gorgeous. You know what else I want to put on this tray? Listen, if you haven't gotten into this new line of Tumi women's fragrances, this one is called Signature, and this was sent to me by So Avant-Garde. They actually asked me what I was interested in trying, and I said that I wanted to try the Utopia one. There are 4 in this new collection. By the way, Tumi is a luggage company, right? And they decided to make fragrances, and I was like, a luggage company making fragrances? I mean, you know, stranger things have happened, but I said, sure, I will try it, and they sent me this one, Signature, instead of Utopia. So I ended up ordering Utopia, Renaissance, and I forget the name of the 4th one in the So Avant-Garde sale that I did with them recently. This one was gifted to me. And at first I was a little disappointed because I was like, oh man, I wanted the Utopia one. And it's like maybe they just got my request mixed up. But this one, ooh, this is good. This is so fresh and clean. It gives me a little bit of like Creed Aventus for her vibes, that same kind of deal, maybe mixed with like Un Jardin sur le Nil from Hermes, that sort of fresh sophistication with this kind of like airiness. And there's something a little slightly like almost suede and pineapple-y and a bunch of other stuff happening. And I actually like this. So I wore this morning before I showered, but I want to give it a full proper day's wear. So let's slide to the left, slide to the right. Now, the challenge is going to be fitting this baby on. This is Valentino Donna Born in Roma, the Gold. I mean, how long can we get these names? Like this is competing with Kayali for the longest names ever. This is, if I remember, it's either Gardenia or Magnolia, one of those florals with coconut and a lot of vanilla. This reminds me a lot of the Stravaganza one that came out, the green one, except it's got this beautiful creaminess and it's still bright and floral and fresh. And this bottle is gorgeous and it's a big fat bottle. This is the only size it came out in. It's limited edition, which kind of irritates me. I don't want to buy limited edition bottles that people are going to have a hard time getting a hold of later if I talk about them on my channel. But you know how it is. We can hunt anything down on these channels. So let me see if I can make room for this one. Give me a minute here. We are the champions, my friends. We made this work. I could probably even put this one up on the shelf. Well, let me see now. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think we did it. Give me a second. Bada bing, bada boom. And because I'm crazy, I even have room for some of the travel sprays that I have been going crazy buying to try out. So I'm going to add on here Flordenia from Francesca del Oro. This is the same company that makes that Vanille 12, and I have Vanille 8 in 8 o'clock in travel spray. So we'll put that on there. Altair from Perfumes de Marly, which I am actually considering getting a full bottle of since, dang it, it should be going on sale now. It was on sale at one time on Joma Shop when they did, one of their like flash sales. And it was months after it was released. And then that sold out. And I haven't seen it on sale anywhere else. So I do like this. I recently tried it again at the mall and was like, you know what? That's a nice fragrance. We need to talk about a full bottle for fall. So where are you going to fit in? Let's put you right there. And finally, I wasn't so crazy about this when I tried it. I thought it was okay. Narcotic Delight from Initio. And so I want to give this a good, fair try. I sampled this. And as you know, I've been coming back to some of the samples I was harsh on and trying again to see if my opinions change. And so let's try this one again. I'm willing to give it a full wear. I actually purchased it for my husband, but he's like, I have enough fragrance, no more. And I'm like, fine, twist my arm. By the way, y'all, look how cute this is. Are you a Disney fanatic? Look at the band that I found. This is on Amazon. And if I find it again, I'll link it below. It's like $6 and it has little Mickey ears and stuff. And my favorite part, hold on, I got to take it off to show y'all. This is my favorite part. Oh my gosh, it has the princess castle on there. Cinderella's castle is so cute. Anyway, they have them in different colors in the fireworks. I'm a Disney fanatic, so this is like, yes, please. Anyway, friends, I'm going to say thank you for hanging out with me while I traveled chaotically through my dirty shelves that I need to clean. Those glass shelves are like so overdue for cleaning, and some of these fragrances have so much dust on them. So embarrassing. Maybe before the next tray video, I will be motivated to do that, to clean things up for y'all. Thanks for hanging with me. Let me know what you think of my choices, and let me know what your favorite item on your tray, if you do a tray. If you have a favorite item on there, drop that in the comments. See you in the next video. Take care.